Hi, I have been asked to show you what I do in the morning. This is my morning routine. I'm Debbie. I'm 68 years old and I am the founder of Younger Live Skincare. And I'm going to show you the products and the tools that I love to use in the morning. So I'm going to start with cleansing my skin. I already have. And I use my green tea face scrub, which has jojoba beads and green tea, and it smells like a fresh cup of tea. So I've already done that. And then I'm going to move on to one of the tools. Now, the tool I really like is the Age R Booster Pro. And this is the #1 skincare device in Korea. It's also been made famous by the Kardashians. So we're going to start with the blue light. And what the blue light is, it's like electric needles. I know that sounds terrible, but you can feel it, but it's not uncomfortable at all. And you just put this all over your face. Now, I'm only going to do a little bit because I don't want to take too much time, but we're going to do this all over the face. And what this will do, it's a blue light, so it's antibacterial. It's really good if you have blemishes, but it also helps tighten your pores and exfoliate. So that is the #1. The second one I'm going to go to is the booster mode. Now this helps with actives. So if you put whatever skincare you put on, it's going to make it work even better. So the one I'm going to use is my tightening eye and face serum. And so I'm going to apply this all over. Of course, this is also from Younger Lift. And so what this is going to do, it has DMAE, which is naturally occurring in plants, but it helps to tell your muscles to tighten up. It also tightens and firms and smooths, and it feels like silk. So I'm going to apply that, and then I'm going to go into the booster mode. So the booster mode will just drive this in even more. So I'm just going to put it on one, and I'm going to do circular motions. And this will help tighten and firm. And if you have the right product underneath it, which I do, this will give you glass skin. So I'm going to be dipping my finger in water a little bit so we don't need to use as much product. And so I just put this all over my skin in upward motions. You can go under your eye, you can go under your eyebrow. And I like to do circular and then also lifting on the neck, underneath the chin. And you're going to do your whole face. A little more water. Okay, so this is the booster mode, and this is the reddish orange color. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the green. Now the green is microcurrent. I have used microcurrent since I was probably 30, so many years, 38 years. And so what you want to do with that is you just want to go upward and outward. So lifting. And so what this will do, it has a pulse to stimulate your skin and help lift, tone, and firm, and especially over time. So I really like this one. A little more water, and we're going to lift, lift, lift. We all want that lift. Under the eye, lift your cheekbones, and that jawline that we want to have nice and firm, and also lifting the neck. So always up and out, up and out. Avoid your thyroid with just about everything, but especially electric. So I'm going to be doing that. And then the next one is, this is the red one, the reddish orange one, and this one is called the Derma Shot. So the Derma Shot, it helps increase blood flow, increase elasticity, and of course it has the red light therapy. So this whole thing helps with glow, elasticity, wrinkles, and pore size. So that's what this device does. I'm going to go ahead and put some more of my tightening eye face serum on. And then we're going to do the derma shot. Now you're going to see, if you put it near your eye, this is pulsating. So if you put it near your eye, you can see that your eye will move. So it's going to be pulsing your face, pulsing your skin, and this is helping to lift and firm, increase blood flow, and stimulate. So all 3 of these, all 4 of these do a great job on your face. Try to keep your skin young looking. So I like to go up on my forehead. I like how it feels. And around my eyes. Do some lifting on the cheeks. Lifting on the jawline. Work on those jowls on both sides. And again, I'm doing this very quickly. This isn't as fast as it would be done, but I don't want to take too much time. Okay. So my next device is my Gua Sha. So now this Gua Sha, you turn it on, and it has a red light, and it also has vibration. And so when I heard it had vibration, I thought, well, you know, what is that going to do? That doesn't do anything, but it actually does. What it does is it helps to increase your bone density. It helps to keep that strong bone in your face, because as we get older, it starts to deteriorate. So having the vibration is really good. Of course, we know that we love the red light, and then also just the moving of the Gua Sha. So now I'm going to do my Gold Youth Oil. This helps to repair. It also is based in rosehip seed oil, which is loaded with vitamin A, which is the precursor for retin A. So this smells like heaven. It has pomegranate seed oil, it has lavender, it has frankincense, and it just smells wonderful. This is my #1 product that people want to buy. So this is what I do with the Gua Sha. Now, if you don't have a Gua Sha that has vibration and red light, you can just use a regular Gua Sha. You can have like, you know, the little green Gua Shas, they're under $10. And if you don't have that, you can even use the back of a spoon. So what we want to start with is we want to drain the lymphatic starting here near the armpit. And if you do that, this is going to last longer. So you won't be as puffy as long. It'll last longer. So we're going to do that, and then the sides of the neck, we're going to go down so that we're draining this into here. So it's kind of like if you had a knot in your hair, you wouldn't start from up here, you would start from down here and then slowly get rid of that knot. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go down, down, and then across on both sides. And then we're going to work on our jawline, and in here where we're going to pick up our cheekbone. And then you're going to, I'm not going to hold this very long, but we can take this up and hold that vibration in there to help to strengthen that jawbone, or that cheekbone, I mean. So you would hold it. We're going to hold here and go up the eyebrow. I like to do above the eyebrow. And then we're going to bring it back down for lymphatic drainage on the side of the face and under the eye. We get puffiness in the morning, so this helps. I love to do this in the morning because it helps with the puffiness. And of course on the other side, and again, I'm going to do this a lot more quickly than I normally would. We're going to take and hold this with the vibration for much longer than this. And then when we've done our face, going down in the sides, help that lymphatic drainage. The neck, go back down here and help with the, again, the lymphatic drainage. Then you can go around your lips. And if you go on the outside of the lower lip and the outside of the upper lip, you can help plump up your lips. So quickly, that is what I do with my Gua Sha. And then the last thing is, this helps with the fascia. And so I'm going to put all of this in the description box. But with the fascia, what happens is it's like a sweater all over, knitted sweater all over your whole body, your face, your neck. And what this does is it can get tight, like a sweater, like you pulled a thread from a sweater. And so it starts getting real tight under here. And what you can do is you can release that. And when you release the fascia, it will help lift your face. And it also exfoliates and helps with collagen building. So you would do your neck. And the thing about it is you can do side to side, you can do up and down, but the only thing you don't ever want to do is circular. So this helps to lift. This helps to get rid of any tightness, any fascia that is stuck, that is holding your face down. And you just light and brisk is the best way to do it. And what you want to do is you want to avoid your cheeks, because you want to make sure that you can keep the fat in your cheeks, but the rest of it is better to do. And right in here, a lot of times you can get fascia all stuck in here. So you want to take the edge and just go in here on both sides and release that. And you can also do your crow's feet very gently on the sides. Your 11. And again, the crow's feet on this side. And of course, I'm doing this very fast. But you can really work on your jowling too. That's an area that we always see. It seems like the jowling and the neck is always the first thing that happens, is that turkey neck and the loss of that tight, snatched jawline. So I don't necessarily do this every day, but if I was going to do it every day, I would do it in this sequence. So the last thing I'm going to do is I have this. This comes in a kit with the Younger Lift, and it comes with the tightening eye and face serum. And so the last thing then would be to put some of this underneath the eye. And it has a blue light and a red light. So then you're just going to put it here. And again, this is very quickly. And here. So you can find this on the Younger Lift site in a kit with the serum. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that helped. And I will see you next time.